the Archbishop of Canterbury has called on all parties to drop the two-child limit on tax credits. I don't want to ask you about the policy, but speaking as a practising Anglican, is this really his business? Shouldn't he be focusing on getting people into church this morning rather than writing welfare policy?
No, I actually really welcome the Archbishop of Canterbury's intervention. You're never going to find, if there's a Labour government, politicians being sent out to attack the Archbishop of Canterbury for virtue signalling, as Conservative MPs have done. It's literally his job. He's the one person in the country whose job it is to signal virtue. And if the mission of the Church is not to alleviate poverty and suffering, then I don't know what is. If you read the Bible, if you believe in the Bible, that central driving mission of Christianity, I think, is a rage against injustice, and that's what the Archbishop of Canterbury is doing. I take him really seriously, and if we are fortunate enough to be in government after the next general election, we will have a serious cross-government strategy for not just reducing child poverty, but ending child poverty, because that's the driving mission of Labour too.
So he's going to get a yes back from you. The cap has gone now, if Labour is in government. Well,
look, one of the consequences of the Conservatives' disastrous handling of the economy is the public finances are in the mess and there are harder choices to make. So unless and until I can sit on your programme and say we will do X by funding it through Y, that's not a commitment I'm able to make today. And all I'd say is, on this issue, because I think social security is part of alleviating poverty, and I know that the benefit system put food in the fridge and money in the electric meter when I was growing up. But if you're serious about ending child poverty, you need a strategy that attacks the causes. So, for example, building 1.5 million new homes would make a real difference to reducing housing costs and providing security.
I want to come to wider issues, but just on this particular one, you're sounding like somebody who actually agrees with the Archbishop, and if you can do it, you would like to get rid of this limit.
Well, I voted against the two-child limit, so by definition, I wish it wasn't there. But as we've seen across the board, it's a lot easier to get rid of stuff than it is to put stuff back, and that's the frustrating thing about the vandalism we've seen through 14 years of Conservative government.
All right.